everybody's problem?
You know what we've never done?
What?
Write to us. Write to us. Write to the Gary and Kenny Show. Go to Facebook. Or
Oh, you want to talk about writing? I can tell you a
Yeah.
story about writing.
Okay, tell me a story.
I had to get a new pool equipment for my pool.
Oh, did you?
I did, yes.
Oh, a new pool equipment.
Yeah, I did. So
New.
I'll send you a picture.
Pool.
Yeah,
Fuck
pool.
you. All right, tell your
I live in California. Anyhow,
stupid story.
Stupid story. So I said to the guy, and when he was done, do you take Venmo? He goes, no, I don't take Venmo. Can I whatever the thing was, and digitally, how can I get you the money? He goes, you can write me a check. But then, oh no, he left. And then they contacted me and said, write me a check and mail it to me. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to write him a check. I'm going to go mail it to him. First of all, I don't even write checks anymore, but I wrote him a check. And then I went to put it in an envelope. I don't have any envelopes. I haven't mailed anything to anybody in years.
Probably don't have stamps.
I didn't. So this whole thing about mail me a check became such a fucking ordeal because I had to go buy an envelope. And then it turns out the post office is closed on Sunday. And it's just like, all I wanted was one fucking envelope and one fucking stamp. I had to buy a box of envelopes and $12 worth of stamps to mail this guy one check.
I feel your frustration, but boy, does this fall into the category of privileged white problems. I mean,
hey, listen, I'm not sure you're right. I think every new generation, I don't care where you're from or whatever, you are going to be totally befuddled 20 years from now if somebody turns to you and goes, hey, just mail it to me, in the mail. And I don't think it's had anything to do with white or anything like that.
No, but it's sort of a privilege. I'm just being arrogant by making fun of you in the pool.
Oh, were you using your white privilege on me?
I'm using my white privilege on you.
Okay, so well, I didn't use my Jewish privilege on you.
my
see who the superhero is.
My stepdaughter was checking into a hotel with my wife, her mother, and she's standing at the door. And she said, what do you do? I said, well, you turn the knob and you push. Mm-hmm. She didn't know that hotels still had knobs that you turn, and she assumed that there would be a lever. And she's just standing there sort of befuddled, not knowing how to use the door.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a lot of that. Well, we've talked about it. I doubt whether or not my grandchild is ever going to know how to change a light bulb.
Yeah. My son stared at the washing machine and he said, Dad, it's not working.
Or he was just high, because I do the same thing.
It's not working. Did you twist the thing? Yeah, it's still not working. Did you line up the little line that says on? Oh, just some basic. They're so used to automation and things being very
well, it's
instant.
going to be, especially, what do they call it? The Internet of Things, where all you do is, and I'm going to say it quietly so she doesn't hear me, Alexa, turn on the, laundry, or turn on. So all they're going to do is say it to people. They're not even have to switch a light.
Yeah.
They'll just say it.
A lot of it I love. I'm hooked up to a security system, so when I'm out of town, I can actually project my voice and see live.
Has that happened? Have you had an incident?
I've never had a robbery, but it's set up that if I would be alerted, the video would come on, it would record, and I could say, hey, the police are on their way.
Because you see so much of those Ring cameras is what you're seeing on the news on every incident. So anytime there's a thing, they go to everybody's house and say, who caught it on camera?
Yeah, who's got it?
Yeah.
Well, the guy who murdered his wife and two daughters, his neighbor's garage camera, caught him pulling into his driveway at 2 a.m. and putting things in the trunk. And that was really the beginning of his undoing.
Yeah, listen, it's ridiculous to commit a crime, but now committing a crime when you
it was ridiculous. Now it's just plain stupid.
Yeah.
There's no way to get away with it.
Yeah.
And Alexa heard that whole thing. Alexa would turn me in a nanosecond.
Quite possible you're going to have Alexa sitting at a trial. They're going to put her on the stand. And they're going to have an Alexa on the stand.
I'd have to confess because it's all there.
Yeah.
Yeah.